back. If you've been watching Local on 2 for a while, you know that we love our pets, from dogs to cats. We've invited these animals into our homes, but those animals get old and get sick. Ugh, don't make me start crying. Today we are here with author of the book Pets Are Family. Her name is Erica Sinner, and she wants to push for pet bereavement leave in the workplace. Okay, so Erica, let's talk about your sweet boys and how this all came about.
Yeah, last year I lost my beloved dog Kingston in May, and 21 days later our dog Edmund was diagnosed with cancer. So it made for a really hard summer. But I've always had pet bereavement leave as part of my corporate policies. What I didn't realize was taking the leave, the stigma associated with pet loss. I was afraid my colleagues wouldn't understand or think it's just a dog. And I just know it was critical for me. So now I feel a responsibility to advocate for others to have access to leave like this.
Why do you think that more offices haven't implemented this?
Yeah, I think in the US, we have a hard time talking about grief. We don't mandate bereavement leave even for human beings. And so I think taking the leap to now also cover animals, it's really just about drawing attention. As an employer myself, really understanding the CDC reports $200 billion is what's spent every year in unmanaged grief. So there is a real employment benefit from an emotional standpoint with your employee, but also from an economic standpoint. So I think we just have to bring awareness to it.
Well, okay, and we need to bring awareness to the actual research that is behind this.
That's right.
That shows that losing your pet and grieving over your pet is very similar and sometimes even harder when you're grieving a human.
That's right.
So explain the premise behind Pets Are Family.
The book is really written for anyone who's lost an animal to just know the grief is real, there's nothing wrong with you, you're not broken, and also for those who don't understand. And so I invite you into my life to just really understand the journey, but I've also included resources at the end where if you're not ready to read a book and you're just like, how do I get through this? There's tips for you. And then for somebody who says, I don't really understand, but I want to support somebody I care about, what can I do? There's text messages, emails, there's how to integrate yourself back into work, but also how to advocate for pet bereavement leave within your own company.
Why do you think it is so difficult to lose a pet versus a human?
Yeah, I think we have a relationship with each of our animals in the same way with human beings, where some are just closer than others, but I also believe with animals, you see them every day. They are a part of your everyday routine. You're responsible for their health care. Some of them sleep in our beds. I don't know how you get closer than that. So when you lose them, it's not someone that you haven't seen in a little while. You've never had a bad memory with your animal. And it's truly just unconditional love where you are their whole life.
It's so true.
Yeah.
I personally lost my cat in October.
I'm so sorry.
And I remember going through the emotions and feeling like, okay, I shouldn't be crying anymore. It's just my cat, you know, but then I'd cry even more. So you have some tips for those who may be going through this right now if you've lost a pet. So what are some of those tips?
I would say this is the time to learn about grief, to understand the steps, because it is the same. I would also say if you're feeling really overwhelmed, consider talking to a doctor. Mental health is healthcare, and this is real pain and real grief. Another thing that really helped my husband and I is making a donation to a local animal shelter in Kingston's name, and just knowing that we were helping another animal because of our love for Kingston meant a lot. We feel really lucky that we got to keep Edmund. He beat cancer last year, but we still really miss Kingston, and so it was really meaningful to do that.
And I feel like the question that you always get after losing your pet is, well, are you gonna get another one? How do you respond to that?
I think it's education around conversations like this and normalizing that the grief is similar to losing a human. And if you can apply the same level of empathy that you would have with a human being, you would never say, well, you have other family members, right? You have other friends. You've lost a real connection. And so it's really just about honoring that memory and letting someone talk about their animal.
It's so true.
Yeah.
What do you think the benefits are of implementing that pet bereavement leave?
Yeah, studies have shown that companies who have compassionate policies like pet bereavement leave have happier employees and higher retention rates. So that's huge, right? You have a workforce that wants to stay with you, but also the cost to backfill a position is 3 to 4 times the salaried position that you're backfilling for. So again, for employers, you can really have a moment to show up for your employee and then also realize the economic benefit of being able to do that for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible information. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for sharing your story. Everyone, to read more, pick up a copy of the book Pets Are Family and visit her website online at petsarefamily.info.